up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. And you see why they rated the NXT Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch kicks off NXT. She does it in her way, her fashion. We're here what Becky Lynch has to say coming up. Also, too, the new NXT champion, Ilya Dragunov. If we can show Ilya Dragunov, he won the NXT championship away from Carmelo Hayes. Ilya Dragunov wins the NXT championship. Ilya Dragunov had more major reasons to celebrate. We'll talk about that coming up. And two, the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. This is the brackets right here. A lot going on. The NXT Breakout Tournament starts tonight. We'll get to it for NXT. All this and more when the NXT Ring Report starts right now. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. I'm your host as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the NXT Ring Report. Like I said, what an NXT we had, an eventful NXT, the aftermath of NXT No Mercy. We'll get to that. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the NXT Ring Report. I mean, like I said, what a NXT it was, the aftermath of it for No Mercy and what No Mercy it was. But we kick things off with this. You see right here, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the current reigning defending NXT Women's Champion. She been defending her NXT Women's Championship as of late, defending against all comers, and Becky Lynch is going to be a fighting champion. What fighting champion she has been. We talked about it on the No Mercy review show. Check out No Mercy review show. We thank you for watching that episodes of No Mercy, our review specials and stuff, and predict the outcome specials. So check it out. Highlights, recaps, you name it. There was a lot going on, No Mercy. But we kicked things out with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was on Raw yesterday. She put the challenge to Tegan Nox. She'll be defending the NXT Women's title against Tegan Nox. But this is highlights from her match against Tiffany Stratton. We haven't seen Tiffany Stratton ever since she got pwned down by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch put up a real fight for her. And these two women really took each other to the limit in their Screen Rules match. But Becky Lynch wanted to know who was going to step up next to challenge her for her women's championship. She said she's going to be a fighting champion. Becky's next title defense will be against Tegan Nox. They'll be coming up this Monday on Raw. But Becky Lynch wanted to know who was going to challenge her on the NXT brand. And we did not wait so long. This was Tegan Nox right here. Tegan Nox waiting for her opportunity to get a shot against Becky Lynch. Tegan Nox will get that opportunity this Monday on Raw. And like I said, what a phenomenal showing. We know in Lucret Lara will get a shot at Becky Lynch. If Becky Lynch go by Tegan Nox, it can be either Becky Lynch or Tegan Nox defending the NXT Women's Championship against Lorica Viker. I don't want to butcher her name and stuff, but she will get the opportunity to go against Becky Lynch, the women's champion, if she gets that shot. We'll see that match at Halloween Havoc in 2 weeks. Speaking of that, we told you this, that Ilya Dragunov is the new NXT champion. Ilya Dragunov defeated Carmelo Hayes in a match that was a hard-hitting match from start to finish. Ilya Dragunov really took it the limit to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes has nothing to be ashamed of. He really took it to Ilya Dragunov, but it just wasn't his night. Carmelo Hayes shouldn't be nothing to ashamed of. Ilya Dragunov hit the nail on the head and hit that move right here to get the 1, 2, 3 and became the new NXT champion. And what NXT champion he's gonna be. You're gonna see that coming up for eventually. Ilya Dragunov didn't waste no time. He even shaved his goatee. Ilya Dragunov looking clean shaven now as ever. So Ilya Dragunov got what he wants. He finally has the NXT title. Ilya Dragunov didn't have to wait no time whatsoever. All the challenges are coming his way. Even Dragunov putting him in between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick Williams came out there saying that he wanted a shot against Dragunov. Dragunov saying no, Carmelo deserved a shot, in which Carmelo rightfully does deserve that shot, but that was a hard fought matchup, if you ask me, between Carmelo Hayes and then Dragunov. But is there dissension going on between Dragunov and I mean Dragunov Hayes and Trick Williams? Even Carmelo said he's not going to be in the corner of Trick Williams tonight. Trick Williams said he didn't need Carmelo's help. Carmelo respected that. Carmelo wanted to. I guess they playing off of each other. When Carmelo was NXT champion, Carmelo said that he didn't need Trick's help. Trick felt some type of way. I think Carmelo feeling some type of way as well. Well, we know that's going on, but Ilya Dragunov already means some challenges coming his way. Ilya Dragunov got confronted by Baron Corbin. Corbin confronted Dragunov, saying that he wants to be next in line for a shot after he defeated Braun Breaker at No Mercy. He got his opportunity. Dragunov and Braun. This might be Dragunov's first title defense against Baron Corbin. We'll see that. But that didn't waste no time whatsoever. Speaking of Corbin's former opponent, No Mercy opponent, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker decided to turn his attention to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker will meet next week. They're going to have a storied career, revisit their career on what happened at WrestleMania weekend when they was considered the youngest main event in WrestleMania history. These two men will meet, but we'll tell you a little bit later on the show on what surprises these two men are going to have in their corner. And I thought I was going to be surprised, but I'm not. Well, we see this right here. The Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland came out to help Butch and Pete, Tyler Bate in their match. So we'll see how that's going to go eventually and stuff, how that's going to be. Like I said, it was crazy tonight. Well, we know this. Blair Priestley decided to attack her, turn her attention, and attack the referee. I don't know why she attacked the referee. She's got to be fucking crazy doing that. She's gonna get fined and suspended. You know it. You know how she's gonna be, but she don't care. What this story ain't gonna lead. She just attacking referees out left and right. Plain and simple. Because she lost her match against the girl tonight. But this is the breakout tournament right here. Kenan, Jordan, a lot of people are in this breakout tournament. Look for Kenan Jordan to probably win. We might see how that's going to go eventually. Aaron Grace, Santino Morella's daughter, Jadar Jackson, Danny Palmer. It's a lot of people that's in this. We just have to wait and see. Speaking of that, JC Jane has motivated and mentored I forgot Tia Hill to be just like her. It's just toxic damage control, well, not damage control, but toxic attraction 2.0. Only time will tell on that, but like I said, we have to wait and see on that. But she won a match, but we have to see how this is gonna go. Even to forgot her name. She won a shot against Oscar. I guess if she wants Oscar, she's gonna get it. So Oscar ain't gonna look for no challenge. Oscar will take someone on in immediately. That's how Oscar crazy how Oscar is. But we'll see. I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but hey. Speaking of that, Cody Rhodes saying he's coming next week. We're gonna hear a major announcement from Cody Rhodes. I don't know what Cody Rhodes is gonna do on NXT, but we just looking forward to see what's next for Cody. His story. When Cody Rhodes gonna fight somebody on NXT to continue his story. We just have to wait and see about that. Well, whoop that trick. Well, whoop that trick. Okay, whoop. Trick Williams won the NXT North American Championship. Trick Williams had to defend the championship. Trick Williams even had tried to get his friend Carmelo Hayes wanted to be in his corner, but Trick said he didn't need him. But Trick Williams wanted to do it on his own. He's gonna do it on his own against former champion Domink Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio got some explaining to do. If he don't win the NXT North American title, he's gonna be kicked out of the Judgment Day. So Dominic, it's win or go home for Dominic. He got to win the title, or Rhea Ripley gonna kick him out. She's acting like she's more like the de facto leader of the group. But Rhea Ripley was in Dominic's corner. Dominic Mysterio had every help, and then Trick did. I'll say this about Trick Williams. Trick Williams did try to do all he can do, his best to win the match, but it took the whole entire Judgment Day to beat him down. And Trick Williams lost due to the help of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day continuing their dominance. They're gonna roll on to Friday on SmackDown with all the gold stays intact. Rhea Ripley got what she wanted, and Rhea Ripley, being the motivator that she is, what she did for Rhea Ripley and stuff. That's what it looks like going forward. That Trick Williams no longer the NXT North American champion. Man, Trick Williams had the opportunity, had to go for 48 hours. Had to go for 48 hours. Well, had to go for nearly 2 days, man. We'll say 48 hours. Couldn't keep the title, and Carmelo Hayes was trying to help him. That just didn't happen. Stuff for him. So hey, you got to go back to the drawing board. Let's see if he can win it back one way or another. But speaking of someone having someone's back, Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. That's going to be the main event next week. The main event from this year's Stand and Deliver for the NXT title, the youngest main event in WrestleMania history. Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes after Carmelo defeated Braun this past April to win the NXT title. Well, they're going to bring it back. These two former NXT champions, we're going to run it back, and they're going to meet one-on-one. But Carmelo announced that he's going to have the greatest of all time, John Cena. John Cena is going to pay a visit to NXT. John Cena, one of the all-time greats. He's coming to NXT. John Cena looking forward to NXT. Well, we heard this, that we didn't expect this. We thought that Paul Heyman came onto the tube and said that he is coming to NXT. And he said Roman Reigns had told him he needed to go to provide knowledge. I don't even get why he did that. I thought Roman Reigns was going to make an appearance, but Roman Reigns appears don't want to do so. But Paul Heyman will be in Braun Breaker's corner next week. And this is going to be historic. Carmelo Hayes with John Cena's corner. John Cena can take out Paul Heyman. He done it before. He's going to do it again. And Braun Breaker. It would have been better out if Jimmy or Solo couldn't be in John Cena's, couldn't be in the opposite side with Heyman. It don't make no sense. But we'll see. But next week, we know this. Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker. One-on-one with John Cena in Carmelo's corner, and Paul Heyman will be in Braun Breaker's corner as well. So we're gonna see that match next week coming up. How that's gonna be going for that, however that's gonna be. So we'll see that match coming up. All right, that's gonna do it for the NXT Ring Report. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report with Edge debuting on Dynamite. We're looking forward to seeing that. And don't forget, We got the No Mercy review. So look for that. If you're watching through the archives, watch that. All right. I'm being your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. See you later.